It's the comic book show. It's the comic book show. It's the comic book show. Yeah.
Welcome back to Twin Galaxies Live, where every Wednesday at 9 p.m. PST, we do the comic book show. This is where we've gathered an all-star cast of comic book experts from around the web to bring you this week's comic book news, reviews, previews, and discussion. To Wes's left is Mr. Michael T. Coleman. He is the man about town.
I'm apparently known as the Groot Swing guy.
The Groot Swing guy,
Which
yes.
is funny because I wore my Groot Swing t-shirt.
We're going to do the first segment of the night, which is the news, and it's called...
The Daily Planet.
I spoiled it by saying it's the news.
Director Bryan Singer let out a tweet on Thursday night that it's now official that Ty Sheridan is Cyclops. I'm not very happy about this Ty Sheridan. But I did watch Mud, which he's in. He is a very good actor, but he looks nothing like Cyclops.
Free Comic Book Day is May 2nd. So make sure to stop by House of Secrets if you're in the area in Burbank, or if if you're in Burbank, they are a sponsor of the show. They are the sponsor of the show, in fact.
If you're not in Burbank, you can pick it up at your local comic shop. So, actor Tyrese Gibbons is following in his Fast and Furious co-star Vin Diesel's footsteps.
Did you say Gibbons?
Gibbons? No.
That's racist.
Actor Tyrese Gibbons.
Gibson.
I did say Gibbons a lot. Here's the third one. So, Gibson.
Wait, that's racist?
Actor Tyrese. Shut up. He's campaigning for a new comic book movie role. He wants to be John Stewart, aka the Green Lantern, by posting a number of Photoshop pictures of himself as John Stewart on his Instagram.
The Avengers: Age of Ultron director made it known that after the Avengers sequel, he'll be taking a bit of a Marvel break. Meaning he will most likely won't be back to direct the Avengers: Infinity War. I couldn't imagine doing this again, he said, referring to the amount of effort he put into Avengers. That's how he sounds like him. 1 and 2. It's enormously hard. And keep going. And it'd be, by then, a good 5 years since I created anything that was completely my own. I guess the Shakespeare thing doesn't count. So it's very doubtful that I would take on the 2-part Infinity War movie that could eat up the next 4 years of my life and give me lots of money. That's not a clip. I obviously still want to be a part of the Marvel Universe. I love these guys, but it ain't easy. This year, it keeps going. This year has been more like running 3 shows than any year of my life. It is bonkers.
Except for that time when you
ran 3 shows.
The world's smallest violin for Joss Whedon. I'm too busy directing Marvel films.
Life is so hard for me.
Being talented, successful, and rich is difficult.
Okay, so after months of hearing nothing from 20th Century Fox, fans only had one conclusion to make. The Fantastic Four reboot is gonna suck. Finally, we were given something that wasn't just a cast selfie or horrible leaked photos to go off of. The studio released a couple of the behind-the-scenes photos, one is up here right now with Michael B. Jordan in his Fantastic Four quote outfit.
Oh God!
That's Michael B. Jordan, and that's Steven Kinberg, the producer.
Same thing. I want to put a caption on this. He's like, "Look at you, good job doing stuff."
You can see he's uncomfortable in it too. He's like, I don't want to be in this.
He's like, look, I'm proud of you. You're a black guy doing this. That's great.
I'm hoping that Reed Richards gets the ability to just stretch his face into an attractive person. Oh, what? I can't. It's not. It's just he looks like Kyle Reese from the new Terminator a little bit.
Reed Richards isn't supposed to be attractive. He's supposed to be.
Well, he wins on that.
The book nerd.
And that's the news.
Yeah. That's what we think of you, trees. So welcome to the Days Room. This is where Team Marvel goes against Team DC. And we present arguments through comics, movies, TV, and you guys vote who won the week.
I have Superior Iron Man number 4. Tony announces that a new Stark security system called Iron Sight is now in effect. S.H.I.E.L.D. comes to Stark Island with Maria Hill. Iron Man's like, what the f*** are you doing here? Get out of here. And I learned a word in this book. It's called incongruous. If you don't know, it means ridiculous. And I tweeted the writer of this book, His name is Tom Taylor. I was like, I learned some new words thanks to you. And he replied saying, go words.
DC presents Batman Superman number 18 in round 1. The really cool thing about this cover is it is actually a Jim Lee cover, but the cool thing is it's a redo of his very super famous Batman 612 cover, which was the first time in modern continuity where Batman has fought Superman. Starts off really tragic. Somebody who dresses up and cosplays as Superman got shot, and Superman wasn't able to be there because he's basically being fought by his own Joker. Batman is making the point like, hey, look, you're basically fighting your own Joker, and what does Joker always do to me? He goes after the people who I really care about. So who would he go after for you? He'd go after Lois Lane, your one true love. Surely enough, it works, and a bullet is fired at her, but the crazy thing is it's not actually fired at Lois. Where is it? It's fired at Batman.
Yeah! All right, this week I'm going to talk about, hey, Agent Carter, that was an awesome show. Who saw that last night? Wasn't that great? You know, I've been watching The Flash, and it's on the same night as Agent Carter, and it's just been silly. Oh, hey, look, they have a positive female role. Actually, one that's scary. The bad guys actually, they get their just handed to them by her, and of course make fun of it because it's the 40s and they're like, we don't get up by women. Howard Stark returns. Stan Lee makes a cameo. This show is basically how a TV show should be done, tying into the Marvel Cinematic Universe. The Shield, they just dropped the ball 500 times. And in a funny little twist at the end, there's a bad guy, they set him up, he's bad, he's got this little mini Gatling gun, he's right outside the door, he's about to kick her. And then the girl that everyone has suspected has actually been the secret bad guy that killed a dude last week, pops out and goes, hey, that's a nice gun, and literally jumps off the wall, snaps his neck, kills the guy, then goes back into a room like nothing ever happened. This show is just so badass.
So to one positive role model to the next, Wonder Woman, Sensation Comics, number 6. The whole story is Diana's looking for the mythical phoenix bird's egg for her mother for a birthday gift, and she gets in a crazy, bloody fight with Cheetah, and gets crazy. I mean, like, wow. And one of the best parts about this book is that Cheetah impales Wonder Woman, and Wonder Woman's like, oh, that was cute.
It's closed. What do we have? Oh, Marvel is one?
Yeah.
Marvel is one.
Good shot,
Oh wait, that sucked.
Yes, let's look at each other. There we go.
So guys, I came across this today, and it just amazed me so much that I thought I'd bring it to the Danger Room. Play it, Neil.
What?
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, 20. You guys might be thinking, oh, this is for like a video game or for like, you know, some sort of mobile.
It's not?
It's not. This is a teaser for a fan-made short. And I was just really amazed by it, and so I thought I'd bring it to the Danger Room. It's called Iron Man Gamma Protocol, and it's coming to you in sometime in 2015.
It's really doing it. I'm sorry.
Wow. Catwoman 38.
Oh, wow.
Oh, we went out swinging.
I think we're done.
So you guys, Marvel
How
has
did we win that? That's amazing.
Marvel has swept the week. So our next segment is the
Fisting. Oh no, sorry, the Infinity Gauntlet.
Hey!
This is the this is the segment where you give us two characters and ask us who will win in a fight. In a gauntlet. Who will drop the gauntlet? Oh, it's okay, it's a whole can. It's just spray paint.
Okay, so we'll do Solomon Grundy versus Groot.
Okay.
Solomon Grundy, obviously he's from DC. He is from Slaughter Swamp. Nobody really knows who he was originally, but he was imbued with like the majority of the power from the swamp, which has created basically the uber zombie of the DC universe.
He's a fancy
You can't kill him.
He's actual plant matter, isn't he?
He is.
Right.
He's that's why it's
Isn't that
weird
why-
because his body was just wrapped up in Slaughter Swamp, and that's why it took like the majority of the magic went with him because he took.
That's why Green
the
Lantern
swamp
can't
with him.
fight him, right?
Yeah.
Right. Okay, real quick, Groot. First of all, for most of his history, was very verbose. A bit of asshole, because he's royalty from Planet X. He was a villain. Then he died, and Rocket took a piece of him, and he grew him back. And then from that point on, he was saying, "I am Groot." Okay, here's why Groot's better than Solomon Grundy. They used Groot. They made him expand through a building. It was controlled by the Phalanx. Only way to destroy this building, made him go through it. His sap is explosive. They took a piece of him for safety, blew him the crap up, destroyed the whole Phalanx, and then just grew him again.
You've sold me on Groot now, because I'm like, I think Groot, that's pretty sick.
Pretty cool, right?
Yeah,
He is a
that's pretty cool.
scary mother in the comics, dude.
It's one of those things where like the battle is difficult because Groot would come back as a little sapling, Solomon Grundy would
Takes some
come back
time,
as a
yeah.
zombie. So it's like
Groot's larger. He's like
I don't know.
as big as like a building, like 5 stories tall or something.
And I don't think Solomon Grundy would be smart enough to figure out how to get rid of Groot.
No, I don't think Solomon Grundy would be smart enough to figure out fire.
He's probably scared of fire.
Yep. We'll say that Groot wins it, but he dies in winning, and then he comes back as a thing, and Solomon Grundy comes back as a thing.
It's like one of those movies where the hero
It's the
comes
end of
back
Freddy versus
and
Jason.
then- yeah. That's what I was thinking. Guys, thanks for watching the Comic Book Show. We're here every Wednesday from 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time to 11 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We'll see you next Wednesday.
Boom.
26 seconds
25 seconds to go.
Oh.
Pounding.
Also, you can join us on our Facebook too.
Yeah.
And let
Yes.
us know what you think about Short But Evil's uncle looking like Michael P.
Cora.
Coleman.
And give us a like. Tell your friends. Invite your friends.
Yeah, please, if we can get to how many?
I want 1,000 by the end of the week.
If we
That'd
get
be great.
1,000 by the end of the week, we will do something.
Yeah.
1,000 by the end of the week.
Slow-mo punch each other.
1,000 by the end of the week.
Twin Galaxies.
Comics are so confusing. I'm just gonna go back to making this sandwich.
That's awesome.
It's the comic book show. It's the comic book show. It's the comic book show. Yeah.